Hey guys, welcome back to Keels. Ending Manchester United 3, Reading 1 in the FA Cup, 4th round. Manchester United are now officially through to the 5th round of the FA Cup. And wow. I mean, first half, Manchester United, we showed signs of scoring in that first half, and obviously, I don't need to complain too much about it now because we won the game, but I don't really after seeing that, it's a bit hard to understand the offside rule because it changes literally all the bloody time. So it's a bit hard to understand the offside rule for why Rashford's goal didn't count when the ball wasn't team play past a Weghorst. It was past to Bruno that came off the Reading player. It's a bit confusing and all that though, but it doesn't really matter though because we won the game. And it's a great, solid second half performance by Manchester United, which was, of course, very good to see. It's a very important win. It's a very important win, which obviously goes on and takes us to the 5th round of the FA Cup now. So, exciting times because we're still in cup competitions. We're still in the FA Cup, and we're in every possible cup competition that we could be in this year so far, which is obviously great to see as a Manchester United fan. So obviously we got the Premier League, and we're doing pretty well in that, where we're hoping for top 4, of course, in the Premier League. Then obviously we got the Europa League, which we're still in. Got Barcelona soon in a few weeks' time. Hopefully we can win that. Then obviously as well, we've got the Carabao Cup, which we are in the semi-final for now, which is obviously good to see. The semi-final of the FA Cup. Then semi-final of the Carabao Cup. Then obviously now we're into the 5th round of the FA Cup. So some real positive signs that we're seeing, and it's good to obviously get get it all sorted where we've got our main players playing, and then obviously we took them off, then put on the others, of course. I thought Ten Hag made some kind of right decisions with how we came in and approached this game today, how we started the game, and also I thought Ten Hag made the correct decisions. So fair play to him on that. I thought Ten Hag made the correct decisions coming into this game today, and we are able to come away with a win, a very important one as well, a very, very important win as well over Reading. I mean, obviously, Reading aren't exactly the greatest of teams, obviously, as we all know. But, every win that we play gets important. That's the reality. Every single game's important, and every time we win, it's always important. It's always great to see us, keep on winning these games, which is what we need to do. We need to keep on winning and making easy work. And we did do that today. We did make easy work out to this Reading team. It was just that, first half, they fair play to them. They were able to defend us off pretty well at times. They did get a bit lucky as well at times in that first half, and in the second half as well. We could have scored more, and it could have been a much bigger scoreline. And it's a bit of a sloppy goal that we conceded as well, I guess, to be fair. It was pretty sloppy, the goal that we did concede. But, nevertheless, though, we did win the game. We did win the game, and, if you win the game, then that's the most important thing. So I wouldn't really say it matters too much that, that we conceded to Reading. And, obviously people will make fun of that, but it doesn't really matter too much. We won the game. And that is obviously the most important thing. And at this moment in time is winning, and that is what we're doing consistently at the moment. We're consistently being able to go on and win our games. So, hopefully it keeps on happening, and, we stay on this fantastic roll that we're on at the moment. And, we're looking pretty unbeatable at the moment, to be fair. when we got our best team playing. And, obviously, people saying, well, you're clearly not unbeatable because you lost to Arsenal last week. But, obviously we didn't have our best team playing in that game, and we didn't have Casemiro. And, I mean, honestly, what a game from him. What a great game it was for Casemiro. He's always playing well, though. He's always playing well. I don't remember the last time where he had a sloppy game. I mean, honestly, he's absolutely played fantastic, and we all know how world class he is. We all know how great he is, and we all know how important he is to Manchester United. And even in the, just oh my words, he's such a incredible player, and he's so important to this team. He's so important to this team, Casemiro. And yeah, hopefully, we're able to keep this up, and hopefully players don't tire out and we don't get too many injuries. But I thought it's definitely the right idea from Erik ten Hag today. And, what I mean by that is obviously I think he made the right kind of ideas. Like he played, went on, he started quite a few of our first team players today, such as Marcus Rashford, such as Bruno, and basically everyone really. He dropped Martinez and Varane. Well, no, I wouldn't say he dropped them. He benched them today, so that way they couldn't. So that way they obviously didn't go on and get tired or anything. So it was definitely the right idea to bench Martinez and Varane, so that way they don't go on and pick up any unnecessary injury, as we can't afford anything bad to happen to them. Obviously, it won't be great if we lose either of them. But it looks all right. It looks all played good though, because Ten Hag made the right decision by benching them today, giving them a bit of a rest, which was goodbye Ten Hag. And we were able to wrap that game up, and we played some good football as expected. We played well. We played great football today, of course, as you would expect from us from when we go on and play Reading. And, that there were many standout players today. I thought Antony was a big standout player. I thought he's very good. He got an assist today as well for Casemiro's first goal. It was a great game from him. But great game from Casemiro once again. And Antony as well, I was just talking about. A great game from Antony. Definitely a game to help they gain more confidence as well. And I'm definitely very happy with how Antony played today. I thought he put in a very good solid shift for us today. So fair play to Antony on that. Make sure you guys drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you're new, of course. It would mean a lot if you could. Man of the match is interesting today. Man of the match is definitely very interesting. I'm going to jump into the player ratings in a minute, guys. But honestly, who else played well today? Casemiro. I thought Eriksen looked pretty good. Rashford as well, still looking good. Who else? I thought when Garnacho came on, I thought Garnacho looked very good, to say as well. And Pellistri. I thought Garnacho and Pellistri looked really played good today. I thought they both looked good. As per usual, they're always looking good whenever they're giving a go. Rashford and Pellistri. So huge fair play to them. Of course, they're looking very good every single time. Every single time we play them, which is obviously fantastic to see from two young players such as Pellistri and Garnacho, because they're playing great every time we see them at this moment of time, which is very positive signs, very good signs to see, of course, that our younger players are playing well. So very positive signs to see them playing well, of course, as well. We're gonna go into some player ratings now, quick. But fifth round, Manchester United are into fifth round, and it's looking interesting because obviously Arsenal are now out the FA Cup. City are through. Be interesting to see how we do against them. Hopefully Liverpool go out tomorrow to Brighton. Hopefully Brighton knock them out. Tottenham are through. City are through. United are through. Arsenal are out. It's looking like a very interesting competition at the moment, the FA Cup, and United still go steaming through. Anyway, let's get into player ratings now then, guys. Okay, so it's gonna be interesting. I can't get up on the screen today because it's not the usual site. Okay, so in goal, David De Gea. I think we'll give him a solid 6 today. Yeah, distribution good. Made good saves whenever called up on, and yeah, just a solid 6 for David De Gea today. 6 for De Gea. Yeah, the goal that we conceded, it was not his fault. It was not his fault one bit. Okay. Next. Yeah, next up is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I thought he looked. I thought he looked decent. The the only issue that I have with Wan-Bissaka is that I just think that at times he just plays way too far forward, and he's playing too much like a winger at times, and you know, I don't know. It's one of the frustrating things about him. I'll give him a 6 today though, around like a 6.5 or something. But yeah, I just think like that frustrating thing about him is simply the frustrating thing about him is that he just plays that play little bit too far forward at times, and it's not too ideal, but but Aaron Wan-Bissaka makes some really important tackles in the box though, so he is good for us as well. I do prefer Dalot because Dalot's more of a mix. Wan-Bissaka, he can make some great tackles in the box. He just plays a bit too far forward. Dalot, I think, like just a mixture of all of that. I think he's a bit of both, but with Wan-Bissaka, I just think he just plays that bit too far forward. But I'll give him a 6 today though. Victor Lindelof, I'll give him a 6 for his decent today, not bad at all. From Victor Lindelof, I thought he's pretty decent. Interesting performance by him again. I mean, obviously he's like our third choice centre back at the moment. Yeah, he's our third choice. Harry Maguire's our fourth choice centre back. So it's interesting. It's very, very interesting. Who's next? So Victor Lindelof 6. Harry Maguire. What do we give him? Harry Maguire. I don't know. I'll give him a 6. Give him a 6. He can be very blade sloppy at times, as we all know. He can be extremely, extremely, extremely blade sloppy. But yeah, he wasn't too bad today. It wasn't too bad. The goal that we conceded was sloppy. It was from a corner. It was basically everyone's fault. So you can't really put it on anyone apart from basically everyone, really. But yeah. Tyrell Malaysia. Malaysia, I think, in my opinion, I'll give Malaysia I'll give him, I think a solid 6 is fine. Yeah, I think a 6 for Malaysia. I think it's definitely fair on him. So yeah, 6 for Malaysia. He's looking very good. I thought we were definitely right to play him over Luke Shaw today, and it's definitely interesting to see like who should start, who's bad. They're both as good. They're both they're both very good, of course, Malaysia and Shaw. So yeah, it's very interesting to see who should be starting. But and I think Malaysia definitely deserves a chance in the. He's definitely a good starting player as well. So yes. I thought he looked pretty good today. So yeah, Malaysia can get a 6. Casemiro gets an 8. Yeah, Casemiro gets an 8. It was a fantastic performance by him once again. An absolutely fantastic performance by him, and Casemiro, 2 fantastic goals, 2 absolutely fantastic goals today. From Casemiro, and just general dominance in that in the midfield as well. Obviously, the first goal that he scored, great ball in by Antony, great play ball in from Antony. Then obviously Casemiro manages to kind of put it over the goalkeeper, and it goes in. And obviously the second goal, wow! What do you say about that second goal from Casemiro? What a bloody strike it was from Casemiro for our second goal. Of course, that one was That one was obviously incredible to see. Jesus Christ, what a brilliant goal. And what a player. What a bloody player he is, Casemiro. He gets an 8 today. Once again, he keeps on he keeps on playing well. And you literally never see a bad performance from Casemiro. It's so great to see how good he is and how much he's helped change this Manchester United team, how much we've evolved with him in this side. So, I think, obviously, I've probably said it before, but, I'm so glad that we did not get Frankie de Jong and we ended up with Casemiro. And, obviously, Casemiro was the second choice, obviously. But, I'm glad he was the one who we went with. And because I think, a CDM was the man, was someone that we needed. And yeah, Casemiro is that guy. Wow. He's absolutely incredible. He's absolutely incredible. And just every single game, every single play game, every single time we play, he's just putting in great shifts, great play performances week in, week out, Casemiro. So yeah, just always seeing it and such a great and important player to this team. Drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you haven't already done so, guys. Would of course me a lot if you could. Drop a like on the stream and subscribe. Yes. So yeah, it's Casemiro. Christian Eriksen. Thought he played pretty well today. I give him a 6, like 6, around like he played like 6.5 or something. Yeah, I thought Christian Eriksen looked good again. He's always playing well, and yeah, I thought he put in a very good shift, a good performance by Casemiro again. He's not Casemiro, sorry, we've already spoke about it, but yeah, Casemiro did play well, as we just said. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, Christian Eriksen had a great performance, of course, and yeah, he can get a 6 today. Bruno Fernandes, thought he looked very good. I give him a 7. Great assist for Fred's goal. Great ball in. Great work, great from Bruno, putting crosses in today, and he was definitely expressing himself very well on the pitch today, which was great to see from Bruno. So, Bruno can get a 7. Great work, great throughout that game today from Bruno. Antony as well can get a 7. Thought he looked very good, putting good crosses, good work rates again. And yeah, for Antony put in a very good, solid performance today, which was good to see from him. Very good performance from him. Best performance we've probably seen from him at Manchester United so far from Antony. So yeah, Antony can get a 7 in my opinion. Today, Antony gets a 7. Great play, solid performance by him. Rashford robbed off a goal. I do think it should have counted. I don't know why it didn't. I don't really get why. And the offside was a bit confusing at the moment. But Rashford, I give him a 6. Thought he made some good runs, looked good, was able to get in the end of things. Unfortunately, wasn't able to score, but he should have been awarded the goal in the first half there and broken that record. But yeah, he can get a 6 today. Same as Weghorst, I think I give him a 6. He's got a very good first touch though, as we know. With Weghorst, got a very good first touch, of course. Weghorst. Fred came on 7, made a great impact on the game, made himself known, got a goal and looked very good, and got an assist, I think, as well for Casemiro's second goal. So yeah, great performance by Fred today. Pellistri, give him a 6. Thought he looked good today when he was on, able to put some good balls in and did well whenever he's on the ball. So showed some good skill. Garnacho can get a 7. Thought he looked very good. Possibly could have scored 1 or 2 as well, but he didn't. But yeah, it's what it is. Very good performance either way though from Garnacho. Looked very good. Kobe Mainu, 6, looked good when he was on in the midfield. Alanga, 6. But yeah, still, I do think we should loan him out. I do think we should loan him out 100%. I still stand by loaning Anthony Alanga out. Ten Hag today can get 7. Thought he got it spot on. Really, thought he got it. I thought he got picked the right team. I thought it's right to pick some good starting players and bring the obviously most important ones off. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how we line up against Nottingham Forest, though, isn't it? It's going to be really interesting to see how we play going and approach that Nottingham Forest game on Tuesday. Obviously, 3-0 up on aggregate, so yeah, it certainly will be interesting to see how we do play go on and approach that one. To be fair, it will be interesting. Well, I mean, we'll win that game either way, though, whatever we do, and we basically seal our place. It's at Old Trafford, so yeah. I can't see us losing that game. To be fair, I can't see us losing to Forest either way. Where that happens. So yeah, Carabao Cup final. Looking forward to that one next month. We should be going through. Need to finish off at Old Trafford though, but which we will do. Who's my man of the match today? Man of the match. It's obviously Casemiro. FA Cup, like they gave it to Anthony, which I kind of get why, but the only reason why they gave it to Anthony is because yeah, the only reason why like they said they gave it to Anthony is because like it was his best performance in a Manchester United shirt. But like you just need to just be fair and give it over. I mean, yeah, Anthony had to play a fantastic game today, fair play, but I don't think anyone can take that man of the match off of Casemiro today. To be fair, I don't think anyone deserves it more than him, in my opinion. But yeah, we're so hard to beat at Old Trafford. We're so hard to beat at Old Trafford at the moment, which is great to see. And Old Trafford's a very hard place to go once again. 11. Yeah, we won our last 11 games at Old Trafford in a row. So yeah, honestly, we've been a really proper hard side to beat at Old Trafford this year, and we're looking like a proper football team. We're looking like a very good proper football team at the moment, and yeah, it's obviously great to see as Manchester United fans how well we're doing at this moment in time, and we need to keep it going. We need to keep this solid momentum going because we got good momentum at the moment. We're in a fantastic situation, great momentum, and it needs to stay this way. Basically, it needs to stay this way, and the way like the way we do that is we need to keep on winning. We need to keep on winning. We can't afford to drop any more points now, and I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine in the league, and we will get top four. Obviously, I think we all accept a reality. We're not at the title just yet. We're not in that title race just yet. But we surely will be hopefully soon. We'll be able to challenge in the next 1 or 2 years, next season or the season after. I know I say that a lot, but honestly, I do believe my words this time in that we will be able to challenge for the title in the next year or two. So yeah, very exciting times. But yeah, trophy this season would be great, and Carabao Cup, obviously, that's looking Carabao Cup. Yeah, obviously, that's looking very likely. Of course, that we're going to win the Carabao Cup. The FA Cup would be on another level, though. That would be absolutely fantastic if we can win the Carabao Cup this year. Not Carabao Cup. Yeah, it would be fantastic if we win the Carabao Cup, of course. But if we win the FA Cup, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's another level. And, that's absolutely fantastic if we're able to go on and win the FA Cup this year. And I really do hope it can happen. And I strongly believe we can do it. I mean, it just depends how tired the players are by now and the end of the season, of course. That's the only issue that I think will affect us this season. And, it's players getting tired. We got a great side and all great players, but, we just need to hope that, player fatigue and all doesn't really catch up to us. And, yeah, I think that'll be our only downfall, really. And, that's just going to be fatigue. That would be our downfall. And apart from that, I reckon we should be all right. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, the FA Cup's looking like a proper, real interesting play competition at the moment. It's looking really play interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Manchester United can do in the rest of it. But yeah, honestly, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it because obviously Casemiro's consistently playing well. Ten Hag's consistently making good decisions. We got a load of great players at this moment of time at Manchester United, and And we're playing some great football at the moment, and we need to keep it this way. We need to keep it this way, of course, and keep playing how we're playing, and no messing around, and we're showing that we mean business this year at Manchester United. And Ten Hag really came in, he completely changed the whole attitude and the whole place at Manchester United, and it's great to see. It's great to see how great our manager is, and what he's doing at Manchester United at this moment in time. And it's honestly very fantastic stuff to see once again. Nottingham Forest on Wednesday. Looking forward to that. It's going to be interesting to see how we line up going into that, to be fair. I do hope that, I do hope that players are rested. I do hope that some players are rested. But, again, you don't want to rest too many players because, again, this is football. You can't underestimate any team. Let's be real. Anything's possible. And, if we get too complacent with, if we get too complacent with our decision making and all, then, what I'm trying to say is, we don't want to take too much of a risk. But, Ten Hag knows exactly what he's doing, and, he's got a plan for all of it and everything. So, So, obviously, after Nottingham Forest on Wednesday in the Carabao Cup, we have got Crystal Palace in the Premier League next Saturday, which would be a very interesting game. And we need to win that game. We need to get revenge after their last minute goal that they scored a few weeks back. We can't afford to drop any more points in the league. That's the thing as well. We cannot afford to drop any more points in the Premier League. It's so important that we don't, and especially to the smaller teams as well. You never want to drop points. I mean, you never want to drop points anyway, but to the smaller teams, and we have rarely been dropping points to the smaller teams this year. Very rarely, but it does happen every now and then, and that's always the most gutting thing about it all, and that's dropping points to the smaller teams, and you can't really afford to do that at this point in this season. We need to keep on pushing and show that we mean proper business this year, and it certainly will be interesting. But hopefully United we are, of course, going to be able to win the Carabao Cup this year, of course, because it's all about winning the trophies as well at the moment. But we also need to hope, in my opinion, that we can try and push for the FA Cup as well. Honestly, we need to, in my opinion, push for this FA Cup as much as we possibly can. I mean, honestly, it's very important that we do. We need to do as well as we possibly can in this FA Cup. So, there can't be any messing around or anything. We need to. I do think we need to win this FA Cup. I think the FA Cup it's a huge trophy to win. It's a huge trophy to win, and I think it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible to win this FA Cup this year. 100%, we can do it if we're really up for the challenge. There's no reason why we can't win the FA Cup this year whatsoever. There's no reason why we can't do it. We easily can. I mean, surely we can. Surely we would. Surely we. I mean, honestly, there's no reason why we can't. There's no reason why we can't win it. Apart from obviously simply, just fatigue. I think that's just the issue if you do get cost anything. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But hopefully it all goes all good. Hopefully it all goes all good. And we are able to keep on bringing trophies back. And, imagine if we can go to Wembley twice this season. Imagine if we go to Wembley twice. I mean, this season, that'd be absolutely fantastic, to be fair. But so far this season, I don't want to jinx anything, but this season is shaping out to be a very, very good season so far, to be fair. It is shaping out to be good. And, I mean, the Carabao Cup would be fantastic. The FA Cup, it's another level. But honestly, let's just hope it happens. Let's just hope it happens. let's not exaggerate too much, and let's not get too overexcited. Let's just let the players do all the work, and hopefully we're able to celebrate quite a few things by the end of this season. Of course, by May or June, or I think it kind of ends in June this year, doesn't it? So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up in a sec. I'm gonna wrap it up in a sec. Okay. Before we do wrap it up, I'm gonna talk a little bit about how we could go on and approach that Nottingham Forest game, because obviously, in my opinion, it's an interesting one. Obviously, of course. I do think we should start Kobbie Mainoo. I think we should start Kobbie Mainoo, definitely. I think Fred should get a start. I think we need to start Weghorst in as many games as possible so he can get settled in. So yeah, I think we should start Weghorst against Forest. I think we should. I think we should rest Bruno. Give Bruno a rest. I think it could start De Gea. Rest Eriksen. I think. Casemiro. I think we should start Casemiro. I think we should rest Rashford. Probably play Maguire and Lindelof at the back again. Probably. Probably start Wan-Bissaka and Malaysia again. Start Fred. Play Garnacho. Play Kobbie Mainoo. Play Pellistri as well, possibly as well. It's we got some interesting selections that we could make going into that game, to be fair. So it's gonna be interesting to see how we line up. I mean, I won't be surprised if not many changes are made, though, knowing Ten Hag. But Ten Hag's never usually wrong, though. He's never usually played wrong. So I'm looking forward to that Forest game, and that should be the sealer of us going to the final of obviously the Carabao Cup. So very exciting times to be a Manchester United fan at the moment. So another great win, great win for Manchester United. Make sure you drop a like on the stream, guys, and subscribe if you're new. It would, of course, mean a lot if you could. Manchester United with another huge win once again, and we're consistently playing well. We're consistently playing really well at the moment, and we need to keep it going. Some great football that we played today. I know, obviously, in the first half, we were unable to score, but still some great football from Manchester United was played in that first half. Of course, I mean, we played great football throughout that game, though. Let's be real. I mean, we played well throughout that game, which was good to see, of course, and it's what we need to be doing, even against smaller teams. We need to show our worth and we need to keep it all going now, though. I mean, but eventually, though, will it be? Is it the thing is, though? Is it too much of a risk if we do consistently keep on playing our number one team in games like today? Is it a little bit too risky in case we do pick up injuries? Because, what we do need to remember is that at Manchester United this season, we don't have much squad depth. So, in a way like that can really cost us, to be fair. I don't know. I don't know. I hope it's all good, but I'm sure, Ten Hag knows what he's doing, of course. So let's just trust him, and, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, let's hope that we do get an easy draw in the next round. Of course, we do need an easy draw because we're playing every 3 days, and we don't want to be starting a number one team, really, though, do we? I mean, I know we hear a load of opposition fans saying, and we hear a load of opposition fans saying, Man United are being given such easy draws. I mean, look at how we've been the last couple of years. We've been given literally no easy draws the last couple of years in competitions. It gets hard, and you mostly hear the Manchester City and Liverpool fans moaning about that. But look at the groups that you've been given in Europe this year in Owens, and and literally every year, look at the groups that they're given in the Champions League. It's a joke. And they complain that we're given easy draws for once when when, you know, Liverpool and City are basically handed easy draws every single bloody year. I mean, you can't say we always get easy draws. Look, we got to play Barcelona in the Europa League. That's not an easy draw. That's not an easy draw for anybody. So, you know, you don't want to hear City fans moan too much about that. But who cares about City fans anyway? Let's be real. Like, no one really cares too much about Manchester City fans, what they really have to say. But yeah, guys, drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you're new. It would, of course, mean a lot if you could. Honestly, yeah, drop a like and subscribe if you're new. It would be good if you could. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream in a sec, guys. But yeah, obviously, the draw will be on Monday. The FA Cup draw will be on Monday night. I think it's before like the West Ham Derby game or something. If that is the game, I checked earlier. If I remember correctly, that is the game. That is on Monday. So I believe it will be beforehand, before that game. We got some interesting ties that we could get. Let's quickly go through them just before we do end. We'll quickly go through the possible draws. Okay. So Leeds United, Leicester, Birmingham or Blackburn, as that was a draw. Bristol City, Fulham or Sunderland, is that one was a draw. Ipswich or Burnley, is that one was a draw. Luton or Grimsby, is that one was a draw. Sheffield versus Fleetwood, is that was a draw. Jeez, we've got so many replays, so many games with draws today. Southampton and Tottenham as well. Oh, and Manchester City, of course. They're the options that we got so far. Then, I know it's on in here. And then, obviously, we've got Brighton or Liverpool, whoever wins that. Don't be surprised if it's a draw, though. Stoke City and Stevenage, yeah. Wrexham or Sheffield United or Derby County or West Ham. So, yeah. Then the fifth round, after the fifth round, then that's the quarterfinals, isn't it? So, easy. There's still feels like so many teams left. Bloody hell. Anyway, oh jeez, almost dropped my phone. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. But yeah, it keeps on getting more interesting at Manchester United at this moment in time. It's looking good. Things are looking up, and things keep on looking good at Manchester United this season. Anyway, guys, I'll speak to you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. I might do a review possibly of like Brighton and Liverpool tomorrow, possibly. That one would be interesting. So yeah, that should be good if I do that. Say my thoughts on that, of course. So yes. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for watching this video, King Ols. Speak to you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.